right, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Newest development in our
adventure.
I don't think this should be called an adventure. I think this should be called a lesson to all who are thinking about maybe doing a cross-country trip. Anyways, we're in another tiny little town on a Sunday, and we can't find an auto shop open, and our brakes are not working. We've probably leaked most of our brake fluid after our crash a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we stopped at a little gas station, and I asked the attendant if they knew any place open, and she's like, well, my brother works on cars, let me call him. And luckily he's apparently coming out to us to,
which is fantastic,
take a look at it. So
you know, Aaron made a good point. As much as it drives us crazy getting stuck in these little towns, it really seems to be little towns,
small town people that have
people who are really coming out to give us a hand.
Mm-hmm.
And help us out.
Yeah, so shout out to all you small town good Samaritans and
you
all
guys are
that.
awesome.
Over here it's Chandler.
We're at the Days Inn pool. Kids are going to get some energy out, which is great. Very neat. We are at P&D's Auto Repair. They fixed our truck for us. It's here in Colby, Kansas. They did it for a good price, and it wasn't like just replacing a part. They actually had to do some labor to actually just fix the part that we have already, which was really nice of them. Yeah, so recommend this shop, and we are back on the road. Greetings, everyone. We are leaving Colby, Kansas.
Woohoo!
Woo!
We're on the road again.
We're on the road, and we are actually headed to Lucas, Kansas now because we saw a listing on an old hotel.
This is the problem. We were here too long. We
Yeah.
got bored, and we started looking for places to buy.
And so there's this old hotel that, you know, it's not too big. It's like 4,000 some square feet. Big for a home, but it's listed at $30,000. We just got off the phone with the listing agent, and she's excited about showing it to us. So we are on our way there.
Yeah, so it'll probably be dark, and we'll be using flashlights, but you know what? It's all part of the adventure.
Yes.
We're excited to see it, and we're excited to be on the road again,
Yes.
honestly.
Excited to
And
be
it's
moving.
not really out of our way. It's
No.
only slightly out of our way.
Mm-hmm. Right, it was right along our path. So yes, that is the news for now. We will take some video when we get there.
He growled, and finally, out came the knives. Gabriel killed with flash.
What just happened, Piper?
I lost a tooth.
You think the Tooth Fairy's gonna be able to find us?
Maybe.
Those are tires on the back of that big rig there.
Woo, big.
Clay was shocked to see the Minotaur who charged him earlier climbing doggedly to its feet. Its mane.
Good call. Thank you.
Milo, and when that's gone, it'll be dead for a while. 60 miles an hour.
Oh,
I think that. Oh, this looks nice.
You like this?
Yes.
Oh, I have much more to show you. Here is the laundry room. Where they did the laundry, had the washer dryer here. All big ceilings.
A window inside. No, that's a mirror.
Yeah, that's a mirror, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't have any electricity.
No, it's okay.
And then back here, and I'll explain this, we'll go downstairs. This looks like an add-on.
Okay.
And I had a guy that was gonna buy it, and they were gonna do a big renovation. They had land and everything else. Russell County, the city was gonna do something big thing, and the grant didn't go through. But he was just gonna take this section, just this section,
front doors.
Oh yeah, there's doors all over this crazy place.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. There you go, guys. That's the Mississippi River.
Mississippi River. Are we in Mississippi?
Right over on the other side of this bridge we will be.
I bet there's a line from the Mississippi River line of the states. Big Mississippi.
Very nearly. We're almost to the line. Here comes the signs. Well, we crossed over the line and it didn't tell us welcome to Mississippi. I haven't seen the sign yet. But we are in Mississippi. We made it.
Finger the bridge is well enough.
Welcome to Mississippi, everyone.
Welcome. Oh, is this it?
Is this it? Casino.
This sign.
Mississippi Delta National Heritage Area.
Quarter mile. Turn right onto Mississippi 454.
We made it to Mississippi, finally. It's been nearly a week of travel, but we made it.
We're happy to be here.
Right, we are in Jackson, Mississippi. We have unloaded our truck and settled into our apartment, kind of. We are now on our way to go get some groceries, and we are planning on holing up for a few days and recovering from that road trip.
There's a moving fence.
So we're gonna get a bunch of food
We're in
and then cuddle up and do some family movie and just kind of decompress. So that's the plan. All right, we are in Jackson, Mississippi, and this is the first full day we're here. We are back at Kroger.
Yeah.
Piper, do you want to explain what we're doing here? No. We had an incident at the grocery store last night where some candy ended up coming home with us that we did not pay for. So we are here to apologize and pay for it out of your birthday money. Yep. So that's happening. Where are we?
Mississippi.
No. Where?
In
What
Waffle.
restaurant?
In Waffle House.
Waffle House.
In Mississippi.
In Mississippi. So we ordered some waffles.
No.
Okay. How is it, girls?
Good.
Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
What day is it?
My birthday.
How old are you?
9.
Oh my goodness.
9. I only have one arm. And I have no arm.
They've lost their arms tragically in a snuggling accident. So we are here in Jackson at table 100, and I thought it was really funny because the hostess asked us if we wanted to sit in the bar. But we have with us two little monsters. And back in Oregon, you cannot sit in the bar with children.
There's a strict 21 is 21 means 21 rule.
So I was very confused, but she said, no, it's totally fine. So we were sitting in the bar, and the food is really good. Yeah, they can see it over my shoulder. The food is really good. It looks local and delicious. So that's what we're doing today. Oh yeah, today's Piper's birthday. Piper, what'd you do for your birthday?
We went to a very exciting dance place, and it was awesome.
And then?
And then we went shopping. My cat ears, I got them.
She got some new cat ears. All right. Okay. You are 9 years old now. What was your favorite part of being 8?
My favorite part of being 8 would probably be... I don't know.
Too many things to choose. What's different about being 8 than it was being 7?
The thing that was different for me, I felt a little older and felt that I felt a little more like a preteen, even though I wasn't a preteen.
Yeah. You had more responsibility. What do you think being 9 is going to feel like?
Being 9, I feel like it's going to be more like a preteen because now I'm just being starting as a preteen.
And what does that mean to you?
That means that I'm getting closer to being an adult, and
You're halfway there, aren't you? Halfway to being an adult.
just
Yeah.
9 more years.
Yeah. Is that exciting?
Yes, it's very exciting.
Is it scary?
Kind of.
Is it sad? Is it happy?
Yes.
What? This is your last year before you turn into the tens, the double digits. What do you want to do this year before you tip over into double digits?
You know what? I don't know.
You don't know? You don't have any goals for this year?
Not really.
If you could have anything happen to you this year, what would it be? Just one thing. Or 10 things, whatever.
I would like to get a tiny kitten.
You would like to do what?
Get a tiny kitten.
A kitten. That has been a dream of yours for a while.
Yes.
As you can see from the cat ears, you really like cats, huh? And you really bonded with Oma's cat, huh? Briny. Yeah. I think as soon as we settle down, that's going to be a possibility. I think so. That will be very awesome. And you're old enough now to take responsibility for an animal, huh? And learn how to clean up its poop and feed it. Yep. Is that exciting? Have an animal of your own? We're hanging out in our Airbnb, and Aaron and I are watching my favorite movie ever. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. I love this movie so much. All right, guys, we left Jackson. Girls are doing ad libs back there.
And I'm doing a sticker.
And stickers. We are headed for Arkansas. We're gonna go look at a house that we're really excited about. We're gonna make a little pit stop in Vicksburg, Mississippi, because my mother is very excited about this house that she sees online, even though it's nothing that I think is gonna work for us, but she really wants us to go check it out, and it's completely on the way. So we're gonna go do that, and it should just be about a 4.5 hour drive to this house in Arkansas that we want to go see. So it's just gonna be a day trip, and it feels so good to get back on the road.
It does, yeah. It feels good to me to get out of that city.
Yeah.
It's just stressful being around that much sprawl.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what that burnt rubber smell is. It must be that truck that just passed us. Yes, it feels good to get out of the city. It feels good to get out of the apartment. We've been stuck in there for 2 weeks. And just it feels like momentum and progress, even though, you know, we're not actually doing much yet.
Yeah.
But it still feels good.
We are in the midst of we're under contract for the house in Missouri, the rental property.
That's
So
exciting.
That's moving along.
Yep. And today is the, 14th? So we still have half a month on this rental, this Airbnb, and we are trying to figure out what we're going to do afterwards, because even if we like this house that we go see today and get started on the process, we might not close in time.
It's very likely we won't close by the time our Airbnb time is up here.
So it's quite possible, if this is the direction we're going, Arkansas, then we might try and hole up with Aaron's aunt in Texas for a little while we're closing on that house. If not, we've decided if this house doesn't work for us, we're probably going to go look at houses up closer to our rental that we're in the process of buying, just so we can be closer to check on it when we need to. From this house, it's a 8-hour drive? Is that what we figured? 8.5?
The one we're going to go see, or from
Yeah.
our Airbnb? Yeah, so it's about 8 hours.
Yeah. So it's not that bad, and we can definitely still check on it every once in a while, but, you know, closer would be better to keep an eye on it. But that's what we know so far, and we'll keep you all updated. I wonder if this is the Mississippi River. I wonder if we're headed into Arkansas now.
We're heading into Louisiana.
Welcome to Louisiana.
Now,
Duh, forgot there was another state.